Yo guys, my name is Jaden Williams and we are here to play Blockland once more, but we're not doing a gameplay. We're making the series change up a bit. We are doing podcast now. I am here with Matthew. Say hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Alright, and we are not alone today. If I cut to the next camera, let me just cut over. We got Classic and Jenna over here. Say hello, guys.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Alright, so we decided, just because we didn't want to start a whole new series on Blockland by doing a different podcast playlist, we just decided to stick with the same playlist. Matthew, what really is the reason that we just pretty much quit playing Blockland?
The main reason is the game is starting to, well, die off a bit. It's not really receiving the much popularity that it has before, and that's, kind of the main reason why we started to talk about Blockland nowadays.
Yeah, Classic. I had him buy it a few. How long has it been?
I think it's been a couple months.
Couple months. Yeah, we didn't have much fun with it because it really did start to die off, and that's the one reason we just don't really play it as much anymore. But I do have one more person I want to introduce before we fully get started into this. My friend, our janitor for the day, Blockbite. Come over here, Buckaroo.
Uh-oh.
Here he is.
There he is.
Yeah,
Oh.
This place is kind of old. It's been a while. There's a lot of cobwebs and blood. We don't know how that got here, but he's here to clean it all up for us. All right,
Go
so
ahead and take a seat, Blockland.
he's having to clean up.
Okay, he's going for it.
He's really going for it.
every single blood bag. Come on.
Blockland, okay, so Blockland was really fun when I filmed with Matthew. I felt like we had lots of fun. Our, what was it?
Oh,
Our
yeah.
DayZ video did really well. I don't think people fully enjoyed it. I don't think a lot of people subscribe to see Blockland. I mean, we do have a small Blockland audience, but they're just not as big as other people like Little Big Planet.
Or Gary's mod.
Yeah, Gary's Mod, Little Big Planet, like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. So it was Matthew and I started the Gmod Sandbox Insanity, and since then we've started like Dark RP. I've done that with Classic. Like Matthew, how do you remember, like, because we always ran into some problems dealing with like frame rate and stuff like that, but I always remember our little signature intros and stuff like that. Those were always fun to make.
Those were my favorite parts.
Yeah.
Although some people might say they're a bit cringy.
They are a bit cringy. I always enjoyed it though.
I mean, cringy intros are good intros sometimes.
Yeah, Matthew and Classic, you guys haven't really talked that much. I mean, you have, we've never really made a video all together. What did you enjoy about it? Instead of just, because there's a difference between just playing in a sandbox mode and then you can actually record and stuff like that. My favorite part about just playing the Gmod Sandbox Insanity was just to mainly record the intros. I always had lots of fun with that. We had fun ideas.
I know one of them. I could tell you one of them. One of them was when you were on the couch. I snuck up behind like a snake and popped up and then exploded the couch. Yes.
Yeah, that was the
That was the first one.
Yes, yeah. The first video
time.
Classic and I met on was the Meth RP Sandbox, or the Dark RP video.
Yeah. And then because.
And then we moved
did
on to
another-
Sandbox Insanity.
Yeah, the Sandbox Insanity. In that intro, one of them was when you were like, "Hey, say hello, Classic," and I said hi, and then I disconnected.
Yes, I remember that.
I
Yeah,
disconnected right in the middle of the recording.
that was
And
great.
Then after, I think we did another sandbox, but I can't remember which one that was. And then that sandbox led into the
SCP Dark RP video. Have both of you looked at one another's videos on the channel? Like Matthew, have you seen the Dark RP videos?
I think I've seen the first few, and that's
See,
it.
I've seen all the Blocklands.
So you've seen like videos with Classic in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Classic, you've likewise seen it with Matthew.
I've seen the Blockland videos, yeah.
But yeah, in summary, we've definitely changed throughout the years or so. It really started off with like Gmod, and then we moved to Dark RP. We started to see like Little Big Planet did really well. Little Big Planet is like one reason the channel is still growing. That one video, what's it called? The whale encounter video. That just reached like around 17,000 views. I always enjoyed those, but one thing Classic and I were thinking about was a Rust series.
We're gonna have, I don't know if it's gonna be just us or it's just gonna be us and the special person. I'm not gonna tell who it is, but I'm sure if we do it, they'll find out in the video.
Little secret. Classic, why do you really want to start a series? Because I know you're really wanting to do this.
Well, first of all, I know couple months back. You weren't hounding me, but you kept telling me to get Rust because I know eventually one day we're gonna end up recording it. And two, it's pretty fun, especially if we do like the community. You know, if we do like a community one instead of not doing modded servers where there's a low count. Like a popular community, and we can run into some pretty funny people. And we have before, you know, just us playing just together.
Yeah, because
we've run into so many funny people.
The same company that made Gmod made Rust, so we were thinking that would be a funny idea.
That'd be a little branch off of
yeah, the whole ad problem that's going on YouTube, because I've always wanted to talk about it, but I'm obviously
okay. Well, the funny thing is I have YouTube Red, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had gotten I think it was for free or something like that, so I just did it.
But
I really don't have to worry about it as much. I usually just do it. Every time I get an option to do a trial, I always do it.
I wanted to calculate something for the fun of it. I looked up because I don't do ad revenue, there's no reason for me to. It's not like I'm extremely popular or anything like that, so I wouldn't be making anything, but I looked up how much the Little Big Planet series, the least amount it could have made throughout the entire playlist, and it's about $60. I think, Matthew, are you muted? I think you're muted.
I was muted. I wasn't. All this time I was talking and nobody heard me.
Yeah, no, we couldn't. I mean, for a little bit we could, but so what are your thoughts on it, Matthew?
I mean, it's a lot lighter on the I'd say the more popular YouTubers, because the fact that, you know, since they have a lot more views, they get a lot more money and they don't have to worry about it as much.
It's a lot harder because then the people that are making more money obviously don't have to worry about it as much. When you're making videos, like, I don't make videos every day. I did back in like the first few months of the channel.
Well, I mean, recently, you know, past couple months, I mean, you've done, you know, well, there was like 1 week where you did one like every 2 days.
Yeah, I've been trying.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, you have to be persistent. That's the thing to go lower.
Because I edit. So a little fun fact: I edit with Premiere and stuff like that. So I record for like maybe 20 minutes or so, and then after that I edit for maybe 3 to 4 hours. So then, like, that's half of the day gone. And then exporting maybe might take another hour. I always try to, like, when I am editing, I try to shoot for like a full, like, what would be a work day, or like a short work day, like 6 or so hours average. After that, I mean, I hope I put a lot of editing into my videos. I want to make sure, I don't want to make videos just to play games. I want to do it because I enjoy editing as well.
It's good practice. It really is. Like, it really is good practice.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
be able to edit videos and, you know, try and get a YouTube channel up, etc. And then, you know, it comes to the point where if you want to continue to make a YouTube channel or move on with your life and go into like the industry and stuff.
Hey, Will, I think we have a smudge on that camera over there. I can see it way over there. How did he miss that? How did he even miss that?
I don't know. You got to do your job better, Block. Come on now.
Hey, we can punish him after.
What was that, Classic?
Oh, nothing.
Everyone, I just want to make sure he gets paid about $2 every 2 hours. He's
And then if he doesn't clean, we don't give him pay. We don't feed him.
He doesn't speak English. He's Norwegian, so
Yeah.
we have to use hand signals. We just put up a hand, and then he's like, okay. To end the whole thing, and this is like really big deal right now, is the whole net neutrality thing.
Okay, here. Let me read the exact definition for it.
Okay.
It says, the principle that the internet service providers should enable access to all the content and applications, regardless of the source, without favoring or blocking particular products' websites. So they're basically controlling whatever we do on the internet.
And it's
that's
like,
messed up.
yeah, these websites are like, or not websites, like phone companies and like, you know, the router companies, like, yeah, they're
Spectrum,
they're teaming up to try to take away from it. But I don't really honestly think it's going to happen. I don't think enough people believe in it. It's only the companies that believe in it. And if that happens, well,
I mean, it's in the other, you know, other countries actually have that where they can't even get on certain sites.
Yeah, they have to like pay for it and everything like that, you know.
And even in some countries where you can't even get on, you can't even pay for it. You can't just get on it, period.
You know where I wish I lived? North Korea. Wouldn't that be great? I heard it's nice this time of year, in all honesty.
You still got to worry about, you know, down below is South Korea and all their problems, and
Will, can you heat up my coffee, please?
He doesn't seem to understand.
He doesn't understand. I need you to...
Alright, he's getting punished after.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh, God!
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh,
jeez.
no. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh, my
no.
God. What do we
Where'd he
do?
go?
Oh, he's back.
Look.
That's Jose, actually. We immediately pay a new worker. An email is immediately sent out.
Part-time astronaut,
It's
part-time.
kind of like an automatic, like, Angie's List or something.
Angie's List, it's immediate. Our last worker died. We need somebody to replace them. Matthew, for one, you've been gone for a little bit. I've actually seen some people in the comments actually questioning what happened to you. What's been going on?
I think the main reason was that I had to, I went to go have a vacation at Orlando.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it was pretty fun.
So you've just been off the radar just recently.
Basically.
But you're coming back. You'll be able to make videos every so often.
I have my laptop, although it's not the best, but it can work.
It's weird because I've kind of just popped out of nowhere.
You did pop out of
randomly.
nowhere. Like, I actually think I have, because the Meth RP video on Dark RP is the actual video of when I first met you.
And when that happened, I honestly can't remember. You were fighting with someone, or I don't know. You're just being retarded. And I came up to you, and I was talking with you, and I think I said something, and we ended up starting doing stuff together, and then I already had known that the guy that was in the meth video with us. I can't remember his name exactly. You know.
Oh,
like
you
the same
did.
day.
So you. Okay.
I don't actually know him, but I met him in the server.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And then I met you, and then I brought him along with me, and that's when we start doing that whole video.
Did you know we were recording?
Yes, I do. I think you did. You might have to look back in the footage.
Yeah, I might have to see if someone can tell us that. Gmod, like dealing with zombie survival, sandbox insanity, and dark RP, it's had its ups and downs, and I think recently it's had more ups than downs. Lonely, Classic, and I ourselves, and with Whoa Man, we did the Gmod movie. Because we were enjoying it, and I felt like I really enjoyed part 6 of Dark RP with the therapist versus therapist.
Yeah.
And that was actually genuine footage of me meeting Lonely for the first time. Isn't that funny? I have genuine footage of me meeting Classic and genuine footage of me meeting Lonely. And Lonely was in the latest Sandbox Insanity video. Yeah. Right, with the planes.
I was in the server, but I wasn't around. I was in the server, I just wasn't with you when you met Lonely. But I had known him the day before. Actually, we both did. Like, we saw him the day before, and, he had his own little therapist thing. And then the next day, we saw him, and that's when we actually met him.
It was totally, like, this wasn't planned. The whole movie idea and making part 6 and stuff like that wasn't planned. We just realized that, hey, this might be a good idea, actually. This might be something that we could make into something. Because the whole story is that I met Lonely, and I saw his little therapy building, and I saw him. I was like, oh, this is interesting that he set up a little therapy shop asking for people if they need therapy in the Dark RP video. And then a few days later, I thought that would be a cool idea for myself to do. So yes, I kind of stole the idea from Lonely. This was before we became, partners in videos and stuff like that. But I thought it'd be a good idea. And what do you know? He logs on to the server and sees me helping
your own
people.
therapy shop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have the footage of that in the part 6 Dark RP of him freaking out and realizing that I'm doing it. And that's when we had the huge fight in part 6, and then I
totally won that fight.
Beat him. Yeah, I won in the end at the end of part 6.
And then that led off to a branch to another.
And then
the movie.
Yeah, the movie, and we're like, wow, we could, because I thought it was such a funny storyline that we could make something out of it.
Yeah.
We're definitely taking it to crazy directions. We have some plans. From now on out, obviously, it's not true. It's not based on a true story anymore. But it's actually doing really successful. In the last few, in this week, it's gone higher than any of the videos I've made recently. So it's definitely starting to pay off. Matthew, you and I, we got to do Little Big Planet again.
Oh yes.
Yes,
That'll
we
be
have
a good
not
thing.
we have not given up on that series. I just want
Yeah,
everybody to know.
that's where one of our most viewed videos came from.
Yes,
So.
we know you guys enjoy the series, and we're gonna
Well-
keep doing it. We're just taking a break from it.
Well, all I gotta know is I gotta put a PS4 on my checklist. real quick.
Yes, right. I want
I have
Classic.
To, I have to come up with that money.
Classic needs to make that cash to get a PS4, because that'd be awesome to have Matthew, Classic, and I to make Little Big Planet videos together. All right, guys, I am going to leave it here. Comment, like, and subscribe to see more videos like this. Peace out.